on, everybody? Welcome back. We'll be playing some more PGA 2K tonight. It is the weekend of the Phoenix Open. Play has started out west today. I did not get a chance to catch any of the action. I did see a clip of Scotty hitting it into the water. Unfortunate. I think he was trying to drive the green on 17. But yeah, we're gonna dive in. I think we'll play some challenges. I think maybe I don't know if we'll play the full tournament. I want to play at least one round at Scottsdale. Maybe we'll power through 4 rounds there for the weekly event on ranked tours. I'm not entirely certain if I want to do that, but I do want to play the course at least once. So we'll see how we feel here. Let's do some challenges. Hulk, welcome back. I mean, HP Lovecraft, good to see you. What a username, by the way. What a username. Well done. Well done. Jay Sporty, hello. I'm doing well. How about yourself? RJ, welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well. All right. So they want me to hit it in bunkers. Seems to always be where they want me to be. In the circles. I think we can go for this one. See how the swing is. A little open, so we're gonna miss the circle, but we're not gonna miss the fairway. Okay, so record a sand save. We need 3 targets. We need 5 targets and a sand save. So let's get 1 target. Let's get 1 target here. Okay. Now I need to go up and down to save it. Actually, that's interesting. It let me zoom out even though we have our camera set still on putting and approach. So, must be something with these challenges that it behaves a little different. Alright, so we got the sand save. What is it? We need to shoot 1 under or 1 over or better. So I think we can technically afford to put it in the sand. Like if we mess up that up, I think we can intentionally still go for another circle. Like, I actually think here, it's downhill a little bit. I think if we take a choked pitching wedge, we can just put it into this next circle. Yeah, I don't want to risk the, I don't want to risk it too much here, so let's try and get it up on the green. We'll get the other 2 circles on the next hole. Because there's the 1 over, and we need 2 more bunkers. No TGC tonight, Witty. No, we played through all 4 rounds last night of True Sim, so we're through our TGC stuff for the week. Oh, did I royally mess this up? I did. I did. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do both. Don't think I'm gonna be able to do both. So we'll do this. We'll put this here. I might mess around with another TGC. Like, we might mess around with playing like a Kinetic or a CC or Elite or something, but as far as meaningful TGC rounds, we're good for the week. Percent under. That's frustrating. All right, well, all we have to do is the 1 over with that didn't go in. That wasn't a tap in. I thought I was at tap in range. That's why I like didn't aim anything, didn't put any power on it, because I thought we were good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out content here going forward. I'm not sure that I want to grind out 2 TGC tournaments in a week, just in general. So what I'm thinking potentially is like one night of TGC and then having the second night. I don't think I want it to be that we're like just grinding ranked or something, but I am trying to figure out like if we do impossible challenge stuff or if we do not course reviews but play through courses. I'm kind of thinking about that. TrueSim have its own qualifier. You're able to play that tour if you're in a spot at like Elite. So TrueSim is a side tour. TrueSim and 3-Click are both playable even if you have another tour card. So you can play both every week. In fact, you could play all 3 of those if you wanted to each week. Your main tour and TrueSim and 3-Click, if that's were something that tickled your fancy. Oh, that could be really good. Hybrid's gonna roll, but for that to have carried to the front of the green, that was about as good of a spot as we could have put it. Anasu. Like that. Welcome back, Guy. Good evening, sir. All right. Wow. Imagine a world where we can actually go for the fairway. Imagine that. All right, balls below the feet, big fader. Up. Give me a little zip. Okay, we can be done with that. Hey, what's going on, Travis? See you back on PGA. Yeah, we it's 2 days in a row. Now, it's not gonna be every day, but the plan is to have it back on the schedule twice a week. Try and get back in a rhythm. Obviously, we're at a weird inflection point here gonna be on paternity leave, so it's like start to reestablish some modicum of consistency and then pull the rug out before we make another comeback, but yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Who knows how long paternity leave will be. It's gonna really just be dependent on how well she sleeps. Scored no more than 400 points, but hit 6 zone targets. So that's like hit the yellow crescent moon here. Uphill, tailwind. Let's take the choked wedge and let's just see to start. I closed it. Okay, so I think we're taking full shot. Still too far left. Okay, I think we're good. Not a Wendigo, welcome back. Oh, is it 4 shots from 2 different spots? Dang, okay. So we had like just figured that one out. Oh, that one counted as 100. Little bit left. Oh no, I pushed it. Could it be 100 as well? Well, actually, I guess we're fine, because it was 6 targets, score no more. This is the part that's annoying. Like, I did 6 with under 400. It doesn't do any complex math to be like, you can't possibly get 400, or also you don't need to take any more shots to accomplish the goal. Like, I have to take I have to waste my time to go swing into the field. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? Alright, let's see what we got. Quail Hollow. 9 shots, score 1,200 points. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, really, why don't they have, like, a mini golf mode and a way to denote courses as mini golf where it, like, locks you to the putter? Why is that not? Why is that not a thing? Because I feel like a while ago they had some sort of asset or some sort of tweet that said something about mini golf. And I don't know, for whatever reason, it just came to my mind again. Oh, so you could actually just hit 265 over and over and over again? Is that what you're telling me here? I mean, as much as I like 300, 265 a few times will also do. Because, like, I can just, in a real boring way, I could just sit here and replicate the same swing over and over again. Hyper speed. Alright, easy challenge. Sure. Really puts a lot of onus on finding a shot. I guess it really is just hit the input over and over again, but don't think that's as hard as it's made out to be sometimes. Ooh, some high socks. Man. Okay. You know what? Let's try and knock this one out so we can get some VC. Sure. Why not? Why not? All right, so I want to know from you guys what should we do tonight? It's kind of open. We could play some ranked. We could play the full ranked tours. I do want to play at least one round of Scottsdale, but the rest is kind of open. Hey, what's going on, Hutch? Yes, we beat Ocarina of Time last Wednesday, I think a week ago. So we're all squared away with that game. Now it's a matter of what do we play next? I do want to play more Zelda games. I just don't want to play Zelda. Yeah, all back to back. Sawgrass triggers you, Edward? Why does Sawgrass trigger you? I'm a big fan. I am a big fan of the players. Very much so enjoy that tournament. Do Woody quotes before every hit? I don't think I have Woody quotes on deck. Unfortunately, I guess I'm underprepared. What's the best way to get VC? I mean, I think it's just play. I probably, in the beginning, play in a bunch of career mode, because you can get extra VC from, like, the challenger, the rivals. They want you to get 6 furs, 4 gurs, and 6 holes. Gotcha. Do a Banjo-Kazooie run? I've never played Banjo and Kazooie. I just watched Barb play through Banjo-Tooie and Banjo Nuts and Bolts. I don't think I want to. I remember playing like a couple of minutes of Banjo-Kazooie at my cousin's house when I was younger, because they had it on their N64. And that was like my only exposure to it. Maybe got like 1 jiggy. But yeah, having just watched it, I think I'm gonna have to pass. Yeah, what up, Andy? How we doing tonight, sir? Just an idea? No, it's funny the timing of that. Like, literally just watched through some of it. Alright, I took a little bit off because I don't want to blow the fur here. Yeah. 30 seconds. Just have to two-putt from... Well, this one actually has quite a bit going on. Yep. Yeah, what's going on, Mike? Play Uncharted 4? I played Uncharted 4... Oh man, when did we play that? 2019, maybe? Maybe even before that. I love the Uncharted games. The only one I think I haven't played was the one after 4, but it wasn't a numbered one. I forget what it's called. I've never played Tomb Raider. How are those games? I think I might even actually have one on... I think Epic maybe gave something away a while ago. I'll have to pull that up and look. Tough to shoot under par with Sawgrass, but then again, you play on Legend with helpers. I mean, we're doing... I mean, we just played 6 holes there and shot 4 under at Sawgrass. That was with... We're playing on Legend right now. Yeah, let me look, because I might actually have... I don't know if we have time to get through it, though, because we don't... This is, like, the awkward part. I don't know. I know the due date for my daughter is, like, a month out. If we're playing half the time, you know, we've effectively got, like, 6 streams if she comes on time. If she comes early, we've got less than that. So, kind of a situation of, like, I don't know how much time we have, so I'm, like, scared to start, like, a full-on game. Okay, so I have Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. And I have Rise of the Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. So I actually do have two Tomb Raider games kind of in the back pocket here if we ever chose to go that route. But I guess while we're talking about it, so I was weighing some options. We could fire up something like Mega Bonk if we wanted to. I've been throwing around like starting Hades 2 fresh again, because I played a little bit of it during the early access. We played like 19 hours. So there's plenty that we could get out of a fresh play of that. I was also thinking like we could do some sort of like Dark Souls randomizer run, something like that. All right, let's do this last little missed opportunity one here. No, I play with the aim arrow on still, but I don't have vibration on. I don't have the, what is it? The meter turned off. So it's just there for shot shaping. Let me see what we've got it on officially. 1.58. So it's Legend, vibrations off. All the swing bias stuff is on. Yeah, we have scout cam on, lie grids off, green grids on. A marker is marker only. So it's up there. It's not cranked all the way up. The stuff we were doing yesterday with TrueSim is on master, but it takes away your scout cam and your green grids. My stream, I understand that, but like, it's a little bit of a collaborative effort, you know, because it is more than possible that I play something that is not interesting to people, right? Like, it is very, very much so the case that play stuff that people don't want to watch. Also, so one of the things was hole out from off the green. And that was a very good first effort. Take the aiming arrow off. I just think it's a funky mechanic because the aim arrow is technically still there. It's just turned off. So, like, you're still moving it behind the scenes. This is like a... It's not quite a pitch because it's further. So like this shot, yeah, this would be something for sure. With no aim marker because of the partial. Because this is gonna go 117 into the 120s. So we're like 10 yards past. I don't know, something like here. I pushed it. Pretty decent distance control, though. Pretty decent distance control. Yeah, I'm saying the aim arrow, I would be fine aiming my character without it. It's the having the partial, because like I play True Sim, so I'm used to not being able to scout cam. And technically you could still line stuff up from the yardage book, like if you really needed to. Remove the flag. The flag's not a difficulty thing though, is it? What are we doing here? So 168, 184. Just barely there. This is actually probably gonna be a little bit short, so I don't know how this is gonna... I lifted open. It's definitely gonna be short. I mean, it'll bounce forward, but... I don't like this break in the middle. Told you I don't like this break in the middle. I knew it. So hole out from off the green, I mean, it doesn't mean you have to hit a hole in one. But it means you're gonna have to like chip something in or do a little bit extra. Oh, I'm leaving it open now. Try to make it as immersive as possible. Yeah, I mean everybody's got their own preference with it. I enjoy True Sim. I don't necessarily... I think the problem is it's virtual golf, so it'll never be truly immersive enough for me to personally enjoy taking all the extra stuff off. I respect it though. There we go. That's a little more like it. I don't like these greens because they're so slow, which means that the ball freaking slows down. So it feels like you're hammering it through the beginning and then it just slows down at the end. Alright, I need 2 more gers. We're gonna get the scores. It's the hole out from off the green that's gonna be a problem. That's where we're really gonna run into some serious issues. I mean, unless we could just hit the hole in one here and call it a day. So close. It's so close. Yeah, I mean, on a par 3 course like this, furs and score request is not gonna be much of an issue. Yeah, I don't know if I like finished my thought. Just to the point of what we were talking about earlier with the games, like, yes, it is my stream, I make the decisions, but I am also notoriously, you know, the past 9.5 years, I have made my fair choice of decisions that were not for the betterment of the channel. So it's not necessarily for me to be fully in charge, nor to put you guys fully in charge, because that would also mean that you guys are like fully to be trusted. But gonna kick right. But it's a collaborative effort, because I think that, you know, if we're gonna play different games, like you wanna know ahead of time. I don't know how I underhit that by a country mile. You want to know ahead of time that there's going to be decent enough interest, right? Because the problem is, if I just play whatever I want, there might not be any interest, and then, you know, it's that fun snowball effect of nobody's interested enough, then people don't show up, and then you're at the bottom of the follow list and the directory, and then people don't see you because they don't scroll down that far. And that's just more of an observation on human nature than anything else. All right, hole in one. Here we go. Missed. All right. Poor decisions such as not insta-banning you, for example. I can ban you on Instagram if you would like. Do you have an Instagram, Vandy? I don't use mine, but I can ban you on there. Give you a nice block. Start shooting 10 under on Legend. It's a bore fest. It's golf. It's supposed to be hard, but that's you. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can shoot 10 under on, like, not to toot my own horn. We can shoot 10 under on Legend without those things on. So oh, it doesn't have the legs. Here for me, I make all the things entertaining. Well, I appreciate that. I do. Keep under hitting these. I think because I'm afraid of, like, hitting it too hard. I don't know. If I miss... So, here's the question. If we don't hit a hole in one, should we, like, intentionally... Should we intentionally then go off the green and give ourselves a chance to chip it? Because I feel like... Unfortunately, I feel that's, like, what this challenge is requesting of us. Aw, man. And also, can you putt it from off the green? That count as a hole out from off the green? It should, right? Because I'm probably going to just botch those. So what if we do this? I mean, I think we're just going to end up... Okay, never mind. It's fine. Challenge done. I had other things in mind, but never mind. We don't need to. We just do that. That had some heat on it, though. Not gonna act like it was anything different. That was high heat. Okay, so we've got the whole, like, left side of the board done here. I guess we'll start moving this way, because I think this is the last timed event. Minute 40 at Pebble Beach. Jingle balls, this sleigh ride hits bunkers, time's ticking, snow's sticking, and your swing better be clicking. I have to play 3-click? Finish the round with a score of even or better, land within 15 feet of the pin with a splash. Finish the round 1 under or better and 2 sand saves. And welcome back, Chris. Just got used to playing Master on 2K25. Legend is many months off. It's not as far off as you'd think, because the forgiveness window doesn't change. And so they want me to put it in the bunker and still score. But yeah, so the difficulty doesn't change. Oh, come on. Can't even fail successfully. Whoops. Alright, we'll just scratch that hole off there. But yeah, Master to Legend, the forgiveness window doesn't change. So if you can get your accuracy down enough to play Master high enough, it's really just a shot dispersion thing. I don't know. This might be a stock shot. Although my brain broke because I'm also supposed to be putting it in the bunker. Alright, well, I guess we're trying to go splash shot and sand save on the last two. Is this just like a par 3 tour? It might be. Might just be a par 3 tour. Alright, splash shot here. Land within 15 feet. That looks like 15 to me. That looks like a sand save. Okay, one more sand save to go. It is just a par 3 tour. Got it. Hop into the deep bunker. Now I can pick it. Whoa. Downhill lie there, bud. Hot dang. Well, now we gotta make this putt to, Nope. Rip the par save. Womp, womp, womp. I got concerned about the power. And then I held on to it. Okay, so we're just going for bunkers on all of these. Or at least bunkers till 2 par saves. Then we turn the scoring machine on. Alright, long... Being a commentator and a player at the same time? What's going on, Atomic Knight? Good to see you again. Hope all is well. Okay, we want bunker again. So... maybe we'll use this one as a scoring hole. This one feels dangerous to try and play for the bunker. Let's just try and play for the hole. Kind of try and guarantee ourselves the 1 under, or at least give ourselves the best chance at it. Okay. And then this will be a nice, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself here. So let's hit a good shot. Give ourselves a sand save. Okay, now we just need to get in at even par on this one. So for the green we go. Pull open's gonna leave us a little short, but again, we just got a 2-putt from down here, so I'm okay with this being lagged up and a little short. We'll send that home. Okay. Now that challenge is done. Good, good, good. And now we also are done with the timed ones, because I don't like the timed ones, because the timed ones like force me to take focus off of reading chat and speaking, and more put me into just like quick think and fire mindset. I'm not really in like a crazy rush. Not really in a crazy rush. So yeah, maybe after we're done running through, I don't think we're gonna finish all these challenges today. I don't think we're gonna try to, at least not initially here. Maybe we give TPC Scottsdale a run. Land within 3 feet of the pin. Do it twice, and with the ring, and make a putt. 251 green speeds. Well, let's aim right edge of the white circle first, and see where it goes, and then we can take it from there. All right. First try. And then hit a ring. Yeah. I think we did it. I think we hit the ring. We good? Did we hit the ring? We do it? Mission successful? Like, I don't get it. I don't get the point of having the ring as another piece to that challenge. Because the ring is incredibly easy to hit. Because it's not hit the ring and land in the circle. They are 2 separate objectives. You have 10 attempts to hit, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little bit perplexed by what they ask of you for these. They're challenges. But yeah, so maybe we'll play around at Scottsdale, but maybe we'll play it... Maybe we'll go immersive mode. Crank it up to the maximum and see what we can do. I'm not gonna lie. When I say crank it up to the maximum, my brain went to a line from Riding Dirty. Come on. Little baby swing there. Okay, there's the in. You just baby these out of there. 55 is going to be a little long. Still in, though. Oh, they changed my spot. Didn't even realize. Didn't even realize they changed. Doesn't matter that they changed, though, because I still find the cup. Come on, game. These are supposed to be challenges. I mean, we're flying through some of these. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We got the 16th. 16th at Scottsdale. Midnight delivery. Hit 4 rings, hit 4 targets. Chipping on the green? Greenkeeper gonna love me? I wasn't chipping on the green. What are you talking about? We were off the green. Yeah, what up, JB? What up, man? Yeah, this is gonna be the new norm. This is gonna be the new norm is Wednesday, Thursday golf. We're still gonna be live Monday, Tuesday though. You know, if people wanna watch. I think we can. I think we can. Boink. Just spits out so far. So if I underswing it, that's too much underswing. So 91% doesn't get there. Trying to see like how much I can get away with on this. So 95 doesn't get enough height. This is interesting. New norm back to the old norm? Well, switch it up a little bit because we were playing it all the time, and then I think when we were starting variety, we were going like Monday, Wednesday for golf. I feel like it makes a little bit more sense to do it sequentially. So we're gonna do Monday, Tuesday, 1 game, Wednesday, Thursday golf. That's the plan. There is only 1 game. That is a lie that you are more than welcome to tell yourself. Oh my gosh. It defaults to a chip position, which is like, actually, maybe we cheese it that way. Maybe we take advantage of the bug. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna take advantage of the bug. It's supposed to be legend, but it's on the straight up and down. You'll change when you're World Golf Rank 1? I know that I'm never going to be World Golf Rank 1. I've known that for a long time. So I've never really... I have the aspiration to play my best, but I know that I don't have... Oh, because I moved. I know that I don't have the ability to get to the top, so... It's alright. Hey, what's going on, GSR? It has been a while indeed. Yes, we are putting a little bit of golf consistency back on the menu, which seems to be going over pretty well, unsurprisingly. I guess I shouldn't say unsurprisingly, because it could very easily be that people don't. You go back to your old stuff and people don't show up. That is 100% possible. So the fact that you guys are coming back and are excited about it fires me up, warms my heart a bit. Because, yeah, the only thing more disheartening than switching off your main game and playing stuff and people not showing up is switching back to your main game and people not showing up. That's even more disheartening. So, yeah, the fact that you guys are coming in and are fired up for it, I love that. Love that, love that, love that. Okay. So we're not going anywhere. Don't worry. We just gotta take a quick 3-minute break. Get rid of the pre-rolls. We will be back just a couple minutes, and we will have plenty of golf. I think what we're gonna do is maybe run try like a max difficulty, like immersive round at Scottsdale. How about that? We'll play an immersive round at Scottsdale. The only thing not immersive is I am going to have the wind meter on because I don't want to be completely blind to it. Hey, what's going on, David? Welcome back. So yeah, I think we'll play that, and then we'll take it from there. Let me know if you guys have courses you want me to play, if there's like an impossible challenge I should try, if we should just run some, if people want to run ranked duos or something. Let me know, because we've got, the game is our oyster here tonight. I don't really have anything planned for better or for worse, so yeah, we'll be back in 3 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying, you can always drop a like on the stream, helps me out, and I'll see you guys back in just a few minutes.
It's raining!
Ads. All right, we're back. Let's restart that. Okay, so I think what I want to do, mayhaps we start the prediction market a little bit here. So we're gonna do a prediction here for TPC Scottsdale max difficulty score. And we're gonna go, let's see here. We'll go 9 under or better, 8 under or worse. I feel like we'll go for that. So yeah, what do you guys think we're gonna shoot here? I'm gonna put it on. We're gonna leave it on some fair conditions for like the wind and all of that. Like leave it on some of the defaults, but I think we'll turn the max input difficulty all the way up. So let's go quick play, right? New local round. I need TPC Scottsdale. Reminder, we're going TPC Scottsdale difficulty all the way up. So we're gonna have no aim, none of that jazz. And we'll see what we can do. You went all in on 9 under or better? Don't put that kind of pressure on me. What are you doing? All right. You know what? We'll do pin 1. We'll play today. Let's try and recreate the conditions. TPC, what is it? Phoenix weather today. It is 4-mile-an-hour winds. We'll go for tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow's. 7-mile-an-hour winds, so we'll go medium winds. Medium west winds. Medium winds from the west, and then we'll default slow. The default is slow? Is it gonna play funky if we go fast greens? It's the desert, they should be. Alright, we're gonna put it to fast. I don't know if that's gonna mess with things, but you know, it'll make it a little bit interesting. It'll make it a little bit interesting here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so to stay true to our cause here, difficulty, we are going rhythm on. Oh, I guess max difficulty has no yardage. We'll have to look at the yardage book, because I think we have the yardage book, you just can't aim in it, which I guess is fine. No marker. 174, that's the max, yeah? Whoops. Okay, so if we bring up the yardage book, so it just means you can't aim on the yardage book. Yeah, when I said max difficulty, I meant input. I I mean, if we really want to, we can do what was talked about earlier and turn off the flag on the HUD. Where is it? Show flag marker off. Okay. Fully immersive golf. Not having the yardage is gonna be kind of tough here. It's 394 the hole. We'll take 3 wood. Have to do some inference. Hey, what's going on here? How we doing? Alright, a little bit of a pull, but we might stay out of the bunker. I say might. Okay, gonna be an awkward lie, but we have enough shot shaping. It's gonna be very, very much so a draw, though. Very much so a draw. Doesn't help that I hit a pull. Okay. I need my putting and approach cam. I need my putting and approach cam, or else we're gonna be in deep doo doo here. Also, unfortunately, I don't think it matters if nobody picked the other scorer. How does that work? Do you just get your money back, or do you just lose it? It's right to left up the hill, it would seem. One of my golf nights, Fraternal Order of Tin Cup is a new one ran by Bearded Bro. Master, no cam, no marker, no meter. But you do have green grid. I don't know. I don't think that the lack of marker does as much as people make it out to. Personally. That was weird. It looked like it broke the other way, but it did just about nothing, which is super fun. Alright, well, it's still a 2-putt. Still a 2-putt. You think we're going 9 under, Chris? We'll, we shall see. We shall see. Alright, we want to be a little more left here, right? Refund it if it doesn't pay out, because nobody bet the other side. Yeah, I may as well just delete it. Delete and return points. Nobody was willing to take the 8. Nobody was willing to take the 8. We'll still play it out. We'll still play it out and see. Oh, I left the face open. Distance was good. Well, sorry to those who believed you had no dissenters. Looks like it's above my feet and then below my feet. Little double breaker. Too many believers, what a problem to have. Yeah, but also, I don't know. I would even just, when it's that disparate, I would definitely be throwing a small bet on the under just for the upside potential. Okay, so it's 219 in. I can't see because the thing won't go away. This is us aimed at the flag. I think we go choked 4 a little bit to the right. I thought I was coming in a little bit different of an angle there. This should break, what, left to right up the hill, I think? Wasn't a terrible read. I mean, a little low, but hard to know. Okay, well, we're 200 through 3, not bad. 7 iron's gonna bounce and roll a little bit too much. Try and... I babied it maybe a little too much. Yeah. I started to shape it and then I underhit it. And it's like, you can't do both. You can do one, but not both. That's for sure. Oh, that really snapped. I think that's gonna be probably the hardest thing with having upped it to fast greens. Gonna get a lot of break like that. But it's fine. Shouldn't worry about it too much. A little wind at the back and the bounce, so a little lofty. That got real stuttery for a brief moment. It's also just kind of crazy considering the way that this was the course we got to play for the demo, and just remembering how bad we were at the demo when the game came. That little bit of break behind the hole I thought was happening for a lot more. Yeah, I just remember like it almost being impossible for me to even like get it remotely close. And now here we are, you know, a year later, and you're ripping inputs consistently. It's just funny how things go. You know, certain things click and you get to spend more time with the game. It's amazing how good you can get, and also how bad you can still be, but how bad I still am is a lot to do with putting and less to do with less to do with our swing. We're playing... Man... This is a tight shot. I'm playing it choked and I'm playing a fade. That works out pretty well. That works out pretty dang well. Okay, I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of movement to the left on this, yeah? A little bit of movement the whole way. I gotta be more mindful on these putts. I keep getting the push open, and I have a feeling it's hurting me. Because I think I'm taking too much of a swing that is similar to my normal swing. I need to have a different putting swing. So, like, my swing is left to right. So I need to putt right to left. Because I think right to left is going to give me something a little straighter. I don't know, I just kind of assumed with it being... all the things off that maybe we would have a little bit more trouble, but I guess not. I mean, this is kind of exactly what I was alluding to. Yeah, with it being virtual golf, and sure, it's quote-unquote more immersive, but it's still a video game. Wow, that broke the other way? Did not see that. I mean, it definitely does take away a little bit as far as, like, being able to do the, you know, look at the flag stick lean. It's not as straightforward. Not as straightforward with stuff like that. The course you go to and need to feel better about your game with how scoreable it is. That's true. I wasn't necessarily thinking about, like, the drivable par 4 and stuff towards the end when I was setting the line. I think that's probably the most difficult part. That's low. Hardest part about setting a line. So, I mean, maybe we should have gone with something more random, like the putts or something of that nature. I will say we're striking the ball pretty well. I just Missing some putts here. I'll have to see if I can catch a little bit of the tournament this weekend, because I do enjoy TPC Scottsdale. What's going on, Pseudo? What's going on, man? How was your, I forget exactly what you said it was, but how was your thing last night? Alright, try and take a little bit off of this guy. Feed it back there. Oh, it just went straight. Thought it fed to the right for some reason. Which 9 has the fewest putts or the most birdies? I feel like most putts, because I feel like once you do like which 9 has the most birdies, that starts to get a little bit funky. Oh, that snapped, jeez. It starts to get a little bit funky just because if you don't know the course well enough, like, yeah, drivable par 4 or something on... Yeah, I guess if a course is naturally imbalanced is what I'm getting at. Is this a PGA Tour 2K25 first look? Yes, Maximo. This is a demo run. We're running max difficulty on the demo. Try and see what we can shoot here. Yeah, we even turned the flag off because we're immersing ourselves in this demo experience. Certainly a choice, Lucas. Well, you can talk to my wife about it. Oh, that's right, bar poker. Couldn't catch cards and people pretty much play any 2 cards, so it's just a crapshoot anyways. Yeah, I remember there was a brief point of time years ago where I played the, like, World Series of Poker app just for fun, right? There's no money involved or anything. And I would bet to try and pull bluffs. Like, you would always open with, like, you know, 2.5x big blind or something, just to try and weed out people who were gonna, you know, who were gonna limp in. And, like, I remember somebody commenting about, like, this guy just, like, you don't just bet all the time, whatever. It's like, no, that's how you weed out people getting in for free and then lucking into something. You shouldn't trust all QR codes? I did know that, yeah. They're just links to websites. That's breaking the other way early, nice. The fun part is playing on max difficulty wouldn't change any of these reads. People call 3x big blind raises with 9-2 suited and then hit their flush on the turn. That's just unhinged behavior. And maybe my problem is that I went on a stretch of, like, watching poker streams and stuff years ago to try and understand poker a little bit better. I actually really enjoyed those streams. That was probably like, I don't know, 6 years ago at this point. Jamie Staples would do these streams where he would like watch an actual poker tournament. I don't know if it was live or watch a VOD, but like commentate through it and stuff. I thought it was very educational. But it's, I guess at the end of the day, it's about learning the people that you're playing against, right? Still broke low. It's so hard to read. So hard to read these greens. Figured she was the one to pick. Yeah, I gotta get her on to maybe post baby. We'll have her pick a new set of outfits for when we come back after that hiatus. The post paternity leave outfit. Well, we've been good. We've been good, man. It's good to see you, dude. How is your life away from Twitch been? I'm gonna do this. We're gonna play a little more centered and a little bit overpowered. Yeah, 103. Just can't really take that line right at it, so it's gonna bleed to the right here. We'll have a long uphiller for eagle. Not bad. One of bar poker is the people will play any two cards, so you never know what they have. So, okay, explain to me a little bit with bar poker. Is it like, is it just a buy-in, and then you just have the chips, and because you're not playing like a cash game or anything, I'm assuming. Is it just like a mini? Is it a bar tournament or what are we talking? State law says it has to be free to play. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I guess that would make sense. It's not a licensed. Oh, that's still turned too much. Holy cow, I hit the power that it gave me by default. What are we doing? What are we doing? I was gonna say 3-putt par, but no, we'll take a birdie there. People put money under the table as buy-in. They call it ordering pizza. Oh no, not more pizza scandals, pseudo. Not. You guys gotta be buying something different. All right, these guys want good shots, or they boo you. Okay. They are pleased enough with 9-foot proximity. Could have been better, they said. Much like they're gonna say about this putt. Wow, okay. I didn't think it was gonna snap that hard though. My goodness. Back in the day it was $5, now it's 20. Yeah, inflation, man. A little more quiet and less eventful. Just played your first TGC rounds in several months this week. Did better than you thought you would. 32 under over 4 rounds for not playing in forever. Yeah, we did our first TGC rounds after not playing as well. For me though, we played True Sim. Oh, look at that. Perfect 103 power drive. I mean, that pin is back up on a hill. But we're going to have a look at eagle. You know, 2-putt is birdie. We're at 700. You know what? At the end of the day, the line isn't as bad as it sounded on paper. I thought maybe we had not given a good line. I think we might be okay. That would have been sweet. That would have been sweet. Almost drained the eagle from downtown. 20 players and you can chip in for pizza as many times as you want within the first hour. Purse was 700. Hot dang. Well, because 20, so what? That's 300 over. My math is correct there. All right, back right pin. Not quite wedge play. Bunker is a little in front here. It's not bad. I don't know how it's gonna sit, but that's our look. One guy bought in 5 times. All in fest in the first hour. Oh, okay, so it's more that guys just buy back in. Go all in, buy back in. Go all in, buy back in. Alright, this one would have been for all the marbles here. Couldn't have drawn it up much better if I tried. Looks like we're moving a little left to right in the beginning. And then it breaking more towards the end. 12 feet. And like everything else in this world, we just missed it low. So believers, you would have lost. You would have lost your money. Hate to break it to you. Wouldn't have been pretty. So yeah, I mean, not good putting, and we still were close to the double digits. Yeah, I mean, it was an outright putting misery kind of round. That wasn't anything other than bad putts. We played all 4 at True Sim last night. We finished at 44 under? 45? I guess we can go look at what we scored. We are in the game. Yeah, tonight's kind of a no agenda kind of night. Yeah, websites through round 3. Because those will post on round 4 posts on Friday. Last I checked, we were 4th. Yeah, we got to 45. 4th place for having not played True Sim in months. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Double digits every round, which I am quite pleased with. That's always my benchmark of like, was it a good round? Is did we get double digits? That's at a minimum. I'm not saying that that's like end all be all for my opinion on things. What am I missing here that's... We don't play on full legend for plat. Off. Scout cam on. I think everything else is fine. So yeah, that's it's kind of open season here. Is there anything anybody is particularly interested in? We've got some challenges still to crank through. We can play some ranked. Anybody's got a particular course? I think maybe I'll try and have, you know, or maybe we try like an impossible challenge or something. Yeah, we could try and do, I could try and be more prepared for a Thursday stream and like do some like check out a bunch of different courses, have stuff lined up. I think that's my like the thing that I have the hardest time with these days is content outside of TGC. It has to be a 7-iron punch. Why can't it be a different club? So we'll do like a 95%, 93%. Sure, let's just see where it goes. We can take it from there. 93 wasn't terrible. Need to be more out here though. Well, poles are not gonna help. Now are they? Pushes aren't going to help either. Okay, 94%. Perfect contact. Perfect. Okay, that's too far. 97. I'm starting to question. Maybe these are different. That's why this is a different shot, I think. Whoa, it's this bug, so it like wants me to take a straight swing, which is not helpful. It was helpful on the flop shot because I'd rather try and hit a straight line than try and hit a right to left swing compared to normal. Okay, let's try this. We'll go here. $95 puts us on a fairway skip, which is obviously going to play different than if we landed it on the green. So that's at least one of those guys. It reset my shot! Okay. Thumb mechanic. Okay, 101's a little too far. 93 is too short. I need like 99 is what I think I need. 96 gonna definitely be close. Oh, baby. That's a good one. Okay, one more. The nice thing with that 96 is, yeah, we did the same thing here. A little bit heavy-handed on the rhythm, which gives it just enough extra pace to get up there. And that's actually 2 in the middle circle. Nice. Make quick work of some of these. How fast can you register the inputs? Does he just spam X through everything? Wilson! Wilson! What even are the other rewards? Oh, an Evo tool. For 6-7? They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Them HB devs. All right. Hit 5 zone targets. And there are 5 zones. Okay. The ask is straightforward enough. Apparently, just need to hit it stock. I need to shape it, but oh, come on. There we go. Choke shot on this one as well. Just as long as you baby the swing. I thought it would maybe spin back a little bit. You just have to be careful with it because you don't want to put too much shape and then like spin off the front. Okay, that one should be pretty easy, and now we just have yellow square. I think even with the push, we might be okay. Oh, you son of a gun. Actually, I did not deloft it, so this is gonna be short as well. There it is. There it is. I don't know, do we try and fly through the rest of these? I mean, we could. The rewards are definitely on the high end of it. Then we don't have any challenges left, but yeah, at least they're out of the way. I don't know. I would have to assume. Actually, I don't have to assume. I would like to think that as part of their low effort to put content into the game, that they will give more challenges outside of this first year. I think what we're gonna get, if I had to give my like ultimate prediction for this game, I think that this game is going to go free to play on PlayStation for March, maybe April, and I think coinciding with that, we're gonna get like one more update, like one more content update, and then that's gonna be it. Now, interestingly enough, the game does release to we got 2 triangle targets for 1 swing? Oh, because it's like an overlaid. That's interesting. Great. It's a double triangle spot. Oh, I went the other direction. Whoops. So I need to try and get it. So there's one circle. Oh, the circles go away. Okay. Let's switch it up then. Let's try and hit this. Try and hit this pitch. See if we can work it back towards the hexagon. 95's definitely too much. I need like 92. Okay, trying to think. Because I do want to hit this back one so that it's done. '92's not going to be it. I need the 93. 95, but minus some percent. That's going to mess it up too. 95 straight up. Oh, just barely. Okay, so I got 2 shots to get the circle. We might be, if we really do this right, we can get both the circle and the square in 2 shots and just be done. Here's the circle. Do we have the clutch gene? We do. We do. Went down to the wire, spent way too much time trying to get the hexagon. So yeah, Switch 2 releases, like 2K25 releases for Switch 2 tomorrow. I don't know how that's gonna look or play. I guess it'll play okay. I'm kind of concerned about how the Joy-Cons for the diagonal swing are gonna be. I guess it'll probably be fine with the Switch Pro controller, but I don't think that's gonna be the majority of people that play it on there. Finish with a score of 2 over or better. I have a 5-iron and a putter. I now understand what's being asked of me. I was like, why is that? Why is this a challenge? But I now understand. Little 5-iron bump and run. What is that crap? They're only 160s on the green, but it sure is running. Look at that thing. Look at that thing go. All right, 1 over. We gotta find a par, I guess. 400 yards. This is gonna be awkward. I'm trying to shave off this tee shot to leave a full shot in on the second. I did not succeed. hung out. Is it gonna kick left? It is. Jeez, man. Okay. Then it dies. Alright, we got a par of the last one. Okay, see, but like, this is a more fun challenge to me. This is a more fun challenge to me. And they did it better. They did it better than the one that they did for... I screwed this one up big time. They did this one better than the one that they did for St. Andrews. If you're in the rough here, are you dead? You're dead. Oh my word. That gets through. No. Out of bounds. Okay. What if we partial it? Little check swing into the... I really was hoping that this bunker face would slow it down. Like, pop it up a little bit more, why don't you? What if I de-loft it? Still too far. Okay, we're trying this again. From the top. From the top. Don't botch your swing so bad that you get out of position. You just gotta... Really? Just the 101s? That's disappointing. Alright, it's 102. Really what I'm looking for is the 105 kind of ballpark, but it's fine. I think I hit that with the right touch. For sure. Okay. Even on the first. It's a good spot to be. I try and even hit it under the 95% here. Because that gives me plenty of room to work. Come on, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. No, no. Really? The way that just like skid onto the green. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh, I didn't see the hole. The putt started to take long enough, I just assumed I missed it. Okay, so we just have to go just 2 over on this hole. Just 2 over or better. Problem is, I didn't get an overpower, so... We literally just did this, and it caused some issues. Okay, that's better. That's better. What a kick. What a kick. We can putt. Oh, baby, we can putt this. 80%? Big swinger, though. Oh, boy. But we're on. Re-putt, and we're good. Re-putt, and we're good. You know what? I'm okay with that pace. I'm okay with that pace. It's running fast enough. It's cozied up enough. Yes, there's some break happening. But we've got a stroke to spare here. We've got a stroke to spare here if all goes sideways. We're not gonna let that happen. We're not gonna let that happen. Yeah, like those are fun to me. We'll switch it up a little bit. Yeah, because I've tried to do 7-iron only and things like that in the past for, like, I think I did a video maybe at 2K23, and I've done like punch shot only and stuff of that nature. Like, if those were more included into the game, I don't know. It's either I need to be more entertaining with it, or the concept's not that good. I'm not really sure. I'm leaning towards the former, but whatever. Okay, we've got 4 challenges left, so I think we'll wrap those up. Then we've got every challenge that's available in the game done. And then maybe we'll play some ranked. We can play some solos, duos if anybody wants to join in. We'll round out the night. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. If you're enjoying and you're watching on YouTube, you can drop a like on the stream. Helps me out. And I'll see you guys back here in 3 minutes after the pre-rolls are gone.
It's raining.
Ads. Okay. We are back, baby. You're leading the flock into 2026. Spread those wings and score. They want 2 undergers, a birdie or better, an eagle or better, and technically they want 3 eagles. So what are they going to give us, like 4 par 5s? I think that's probably what we're looking at here. 4 5ers. Should be straightforward enough, I would think. Let's okay, so we do have the whole bag at our disposal. Let's power. They're playing us off of like front tees and stuff too. Pull closed. Pull closed through the trees into the fairway. It just comes out much shorter. So we're gonna be fine. Despite all of that. Despite all that fear, we are gonna be smothering the pin. Or the lie is gonna play way more than I thought it was going to. Okay, fine. They're gonna give us a straight putt up the hill. So there's 1 eagle. Why? 1 birdie or better, 1 eagle or better. You have to get both, but the eagle counts towards the birdie. So why isn't it just record an eagle or better? Why do we have a completely irrelevant thing on, like, why do we have something on there that is always true if the other requirement is true? Somebody explain that to me. Okay, I thought these were supposed to be... Sometimes I don't understand. Sometimes the challenges are genuinely hard, and other times the challenges are like super simple. Because it's like 2 undergers, but you're playing off the red tees. Like, my friend, off the red tees is... It's so short in a video game to make it onto the green. You're given wedge play on par 5. I mean, I guess I also have to... I have to remind myself that I'm not the average player either. Just because distance, like, it doesn't mean it's gonna be easy for everyone. I say doesn't matter. Golf club. I think it did. I don't think my eyes deceived me on that. That's a lot of circles. What's Mickey Mouse doing here? 8 rings. 6 shots. If you hit the perfect shot, you can get all of them in one go. Let's just see. Let's see what the driver does, and then we'll take it from there. So driver's too far. Driver gives you a 2. Okay. Three wood. It's stuck out too far. Oh, that's mean. Okay, normal 3-wood should get a little bit of a kick to the left. Yeah, that closed. Did not do me any favors. Okay. Apparently the close is just that pot of shit. Or the wind, I think, actually changed. Close that again, but I think the wind changed direction. Dang. Okay. Well, we did not get it first try. A wind flipped on me. I couldn't figure out the alignment for it. So that's fine. We'll run it back. So now I know 3-wood. 3-wood a little bit left because of the wind. I know it kicks left, but that might be tracking far enough. Alright, that is all but 2. We just go driver. There it is. Yeah, I wonder if there is like truly a... It might depend on the wind as well, but I wonder if there's truly like a perfect... You can hit all 8 with one swing sort of shot. There must be. But you obviously only have one shot to do it. Alright, 2 challenges to go. What do they got for us? 10 shots to hit 8 zone targets. That's a fairly high degree of accuracy. Oh, it's putting though. Okay, it's not as crazy anymore, because now it's just find where you're supposed to aim and do that over and over and over again. So let's start out here. That's 3% over, but it'll give us a pretty good feel for the line. Okay, I think that's... Take a little bit more left. That's still 2% over. Gotta rein it in a little bit. Okay, I think that's gonna be where we need to be playing this from. Alright, so you gotta hit it 8 times. So start it from the top, because we're not getting we had too many attempts there. So like right off of that. Was that other putt a little bit different? Must have been. So whenever it resets the aim, they're putting us from a slightly different spot. That's too pacey. So every 2 putts, they're moving us forward like 10 feet? Is that what it is? I'm overhitting these. It's tough. Tough to hit those transitions. It's an hour of 41. It's almost, actually, this one's like 15 feet shorter. %3 over again. Dang. Now we gotta run it back. Should have looked to see what that percentage was. I really just hammered that. Okay, I don't know why that felt so off. Alright. Well, we roughly know where we've got to be now. Gotta take my time with it a little bit more, though. Okay, so this guy was out here. See, that's still so close to missing. See, I'd honestly, with the down slopes and the length of the putt... Are you kidding me? I was gonna say, I'd rather the underswing. But we're 1% under and we miss, whereas the other ones... I feel like you go out the back so easily. What the heck, man? What do you want from me? You underhit it by 1% and you're off. So we've got no wiggle room now. We miss another putt, we gotta restart. And that's 1% over on the rhythm, so we might be dead in the water. Well, good thing there's a cup there. Can we do it back to back? We have that kind of luck on our side, we do. Okay, that pace feels like it'll be nice. %2 over. Can the cup get in the way one more time for us? No, but it's none too crazy. None too crazy. Okay, we got it. We're all good. We're all good here. Let's end it with another putt made. It really throws you off trying to ladder those and just the different percentages that they give you back to back to back. I feel like this is going to be a big one coming. 14 holes, 6 under or better, land within 20 feet of the pin 2 times. Brother, I'm about to do that so many times. 20 feet? 20 feet? Twice? Come on. You gotta be kidding me, man. 20 feet, nothing. If he's nothing. $2,000 yards of approach shots, though, is a little bit more intriguing. That actually means you don't want to go like mega aggressive on some of your approach shot or on some of your drives. You want to rack up a little bit of yardage. Actually, that's gonna work out really well for us on like par 5s and stuff. Because here's another, yeah, 200 plus. Does the approach shot, does that just count as your second shot, or do you have to get it on the green? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. This is, I guess, counting as my second shot. I guess if I made it on the green, we would have been good. But I done did soil it a bit. So this is going to be a whopping 30 yard. Little 30 yard ad. What's going on, Darren? All feel on getting your bias so down? Yes and no. So I would say the biggest thing for me was like finding what you can repeat the most consistently, right? Like left stick or right stick, and then the combination with you know, draw bias or fade bias. Find what's comfortable. I try and set up the same way on every shot, right? So whenever I play, try and sit the same, hold the controller the same, like eliminate as many variables as possible. So when I'm sitting in my office chair, sit upright, my elbows tucked between the back of the chair and the arm of the chair, and then it ends up putting my hand in a diagonal like this. Like this is how I hold the controller. And so I then from there it's feel for the repetition, right? So I know if I need to make adjustments, like I can be feeling on a night, okay, feels like I'm swinging left to straight or left to left, but the actual output is all that matters, right? So that's the feel portion of it. The feel portion is for your repetition and making adjustments if you miss. Right, like, okay, I missed, so I need to feel a little more left or feel a little more right. Like those are all valid things. So I hammered that. Good thing the cup's there. So that's the feel side, but I would say repetition, a lot of it is just removing the variables to get it, you know, down pat. You're still gonna mess stuff up, but it gives you the best shot to repeat as you can, and that way you kind of always have a home base to come back to as well. You know, so like having not played as much, I feel like we haven't really lost our swing. We've lost a little bit of the consistency, but I still know where that like home base is. Of like, okay, well, this is how I sit and how I hold the controller, and that should put me in a reasonable spot. So that's my general approach. don't think it's anything too crazy, and probably not anything too different of what other people would say, but yeah, who knows? I think the biggest piece really is just finding what you can do naturally the most consistent, and then refining it from there to fit what the swing is doing. And like I said, I hold the controller on a diagonal. So feel free to mess with stuff. Are you kidding me? Dang. That's unfortunate. That's hundreds of yards off of the distance for approach. We would be halfway there. Now we're still a long ways to go. I mean, I might... Now, we're at 7 of 14. I don't know. It's gonna be close. I left it open and it's already cutting that way. We're gonna lose that too. Colby, that's just what you can't do, sir. Just what you can't do. Okay, well, I want to get through so we can get the scoring. Maybe I gotta back this up a little bit. Try and make some of these approaches a little longer. Would be decent. I was concerned for a second there. I was like, are we not breaking? Is that not a thing that we're doing out here? Alright, we're gonna try and play these short off the tee now that we've missed a couple of the gers and had to flop, try and get some 240s kind of shots. Alright, we're gonna try and partial the hybrid instead of hit the choked hybrid. I think that's gonna be the better play here. I'll take it. Okay, how much distance do we have left to cover? I need 800 yards, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 5 holes. But we'll make this into a little bit of like hybrid approach practice. Hey, so I think we got our hybrid down pretty well. Ah, that's still rolled. Even laying it back, we're still finding some nice approaches. All right, 600 to go. Not even 550. I'm not gonna lay this one as back. We'll let this one, just with the way the whole location is, we'll take a little bit of a shorter approach in. We have a couple of holes to go. I want to still leave myself in prime-ish position to score. Not that score is even anything that we need to worry about right now. They wanted 6 under through 14. We're 11 under through 11. But I think we're managing just fine. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Par 5, we need to find the green. Because this is upper 200s distance that is on the line here. Okay, we're a little bit out to the right. That's fine, because that should count just fine for us. 288 yards. Yeah, you give a little fist bump. You give a little fist bump there, sir. Four percent over. Well, the cup looks like it might get in the way of this one. Yeah, I'm really struggling with those upper 50s to 60s percentages right now. All right, we need 144 in 2 holes. We'll get it here, why not? I did think for a second, like after we had missed a couple of the, we missed the one green, we missed going for the undergur, and then you miss, all of a sudden the distances start to really catch up to you. Wait, that counted? Hold on. So it just must be that on the par 5s, the approach shot is your 3rd shot. And I guess that makes sense, right? Because, it's for your green and red calculation, your approach shot. So it doesn't count if you miss the green. All right, well, I think unless we go 7 over on this, I actually think if we maxed, I'm like 99% sure with my quick maths, if we max this hole, we would actually still meet the 6 under requirement, but we're gonna obviously try and cut one up here. I pushed it real bad. That's fine. That's much better on the pace. We'll walk it off. Ring it up. Ring it up. We've been putting a little bit better. I don't know what's happening with that. We have had a little bit of success with the putting. Okay. So that's the end of the challenges, right? Like that's all the challenges in the game completed. 637. One reward we didn't claim, but I think that was the EU Ryder Cup thing. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can't make me. Alright, let's play ranked. Let's play a match. Go ruin somebody's night, essentially. Okay, fine. We'll do 2. Let's get our placement. See if we can make it what par we can get. Okay, this is Mathicus. This is not Maticus, which if it was Maticus would be very scary. But he plays on PC, this guy's on PlayStation. Alright, Mathicus, what you got? What you got? How good are we? That works. Kind of too close. Too close. I'm gonna take hybrid. Take hybrid. I personally want a little bit more wedge. A little bit more wedge. Then I can do this with much more comfort. I just hate anything inside that, like, was it 96 yards is my choked 60. I never mess with the 62 degree. I don't know if the 62 degree is worth it or not. There's probably a good chance that it is. All right. We'll take it. We'll take the first. It's a shame when you hold on to it and you still get the 101. Would have liked to have knocked it down there a little further. I mean, 193 yards on a par 5 is still reasonable. But I've thought about, like, 62 degree, do we... I don't know, I've liked the hybrid. I know people swear by, like, a 2-iron and stuff. I feel like the hybrid stops faster. But again, I haven't done enough testing. Technically, I feel like I should rework my bag and put more power in it. I don't think I need the level of forgiveness that I have. Gonna land too short. It is. We'll see how this rolls. Fairway bounce is gonna give it some, yeah. I guess the lie was just that bad. But I don't know, like, do you take a choke? Like, do you club up and choke down? Over there? I think we're talking like here. Low? I think it's low. All right. Birdie, birdie. Oh, I pushed it. Dang. Hey, good evening, Austin. Welcome back. Whoops. Door's open. I laid back because I wanted to get it down into a nice iron. Our angle is okay, though. Oh. I have to lay it out. Well, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. How are the stress-free plat rounds? I did not play plat. We played stress-free true sim. That went well. Strongest part of my game in real life? Driving to the course in my car and then home. I suck. I suck at real golf. There we go. That's much more in line with what we're trying to accomplish. Ooh, he had a chance. He had a chance, but from the crap we survive. From the crap we survive. But yeah, like, real golf, I am, admittedly a hot mess. Not good, I'm not consistent. Saw the title and thought Plat Phoenix Championship instead of the actual golf tournament. Yeah. I would say the average, and even still, the title is appealing to the IRL golf enjoyer, but I would say that the average person who would be stumbling upon the stream probably enjoys golf, doesn't know what TGC is. So, you know, the furthest I will go is TGC Tours or TGC like True Sim, something, one of those variants. But yeah, we played True Sim last night, didn't play Plat this week. Just put. So that's always like the hard thing, is trying to make titles interesting enough. Interesting enough and understandable enough. That really, there must have been some like ghost wind there that it got that far left. Really messed up leaving that one drive out to the right. Wow, what a kick. What a kick. I'm out? Oh. Fine. Fine, make me make a putt. Alright, we took the first hole, but this has not been as maybe straightforward as I would have liked. Hoping to do my normal run away with it, but Every once in a while, they're gonna pair you up with someone who, I guess, is a little more competent. Shouldn't complain, though. That's kind of the point of ranked, right? Is to have good matches. Yeah, I gotta think of some stuff for next week, because I think next week we'll probably play Truesome again. I don't think I would hop into Plat. I mean, we could fire up Plat, I guess. It's just the risk of the demo marks, because I feel like I have to be playing to a whole other level for that. But it's kind of the other day, because if we're playing golf Wednesday, Thursday, that means that I would have to play 1-2 and 1-2 by the cut time. If we were going to do the same then again on Thursday. So I think realistically we're going to do one tournament on Wednesday, do all 4 rounds, and then Thursday is where I have to get a little bit more creative with the content. Come up with an objective for the day and not just like mindlessly play rounds. Play Plat for fun, emphasis on the quotes. Well, the hard part with playing for fun is because I'm in Plat, doesn't it mess... Don't I have to like send Doily a message then or something? Like, I thought there's something weird that happens if you play your rounds after the deadline, or is that not the case? Hey, what's going on, Vols? How are you doing? Play at the time of the day where the people obsessed with rank, right? But I also don't have a rank, so theoretically, me playing shouldn't do anything. Not until I'm ranked. I really start to see anything. I de-lofted that, and that came out so short. So weird. So weird. Oh, come on. Or you've heard of that potentially being a thing? That's what I was always under the impression of, because I thought I had read that somewhere. I thought I had read that somewhere where I'd heard, maybe that was years ago, that if you played your rounds after the cut, that it would do something, but that might not be the case. There's a chance that that's not something to be worried about, but I'm nervous to risk it because I don't want to have to think about resolving it over the weekend or the next week or something. What's going on, Heavy Jugs? This game drops on Nintendo Switch tomorrow. You're looking forward to it? It's just for the Switch 2, though, right? It's not... I wouldn't think that the Switch 1 could handle it. I was wondering, like, how much interest there was from the Switch user base. Yeah, I'm curious to see if it also materializes in, you know, an increase in people watching on Twitch and YouTube and stuff, or, you know, and how short-lived, long-lived it ends up being. I know that 2K21 was on the Switch, and then 2K23 wasn't. Switch 2 hardware is going to be better. See how the game plays with, like, the Joy-Cons and stuff. Portability, that's fair. That's fair. My thing is always, yeah, with a game like this that's swing dependent, yeah, having the Joy-Cons. I don't have a Switch 2. I have a Switch 1, so I don't know how the Joy-Cons are. I would think they've got to be a little better, because the Joy-Cons for the Switch 1 suck. Now, if you're on the go with Pro Controller, that might be better. There we go. We'll walk it off. For good measure. For good measure. Want to play around at a fantasy course each week? I'm down for it, man. I think the biggest thing is having a structure and something that's maybe easily graspable. Pro Controller in hand if needed. Yeah, because the Joy-Cons they're just bad. Just bad. I don't know if the Switch 2 has the same stick drift issues that Switch 1 did, but I've had multiple Joy-Cons that I had to send back for stick drift. And I'm gentle on my controllers. I just swapped out my Xbox One controller for the first time since I bought the console in 2014. I'm very gentle on controllers. Marching up with top guys, more likely to immediately see Condor players in duos, though. Well, here's the thing, though, Jay. I play so little ranked that I've never climbed high enough. At least for solo. Yeah, duos, especially if I'm playing with somebody else. But I play so little. I think the highest I've climbed is Birdie, maybe Eagle. Actually, well, the Eagle is probably on duos. But you would also maybe expect that they would take statistics into consideration, right? Like proximity and percentage of points hit and all that sort of thing. You love golf? I love golf too. You watching any of the tournament this weekend? We have friends of ours who went last year because they live out in Phoenix suburbs, and they went to the tournament last year. I didn't find out if they were going this year though. That's on a line. Although the wind and the hill, that might stop it. Yeah, I probably could have gone a little more aggressive. It's fine though. Scotty is one of us. I did see him. The only clip I saw was him putting it in the water. I was pretty busy with work today. I didn't get a chance to watch it all. I'll probably load it up. Try and watch tomorrow while I'm working. The hard part is with it being out in Arizona, because I'm actually done at work at noon, so they might just be teeing off. Yeah, some like early 8 a.m., 9 a.m. tee times for round 2. Definitely watch it. I'm going to the PGA. I'm excited. It's my first, technically second golf tournament I've ever been to. I went to like the Women's US Open or something when I was a kid, so I don't remember anything. But this will be my first men's tournament. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta scout Aronimink though to try and figure out where to watch. Cause I think my goal is to try and see as many people as possible. I'm almost wondering, like, do you get there early, follow like the first group, follow the first tee time from hole 1 out to a certain point, and then park yourself at a hole and watch the rest of the tournament, watch everybody come through? You know some people who will be jealous, Map? Oh, do you? Do you now? There's a chance I might know. I might know one of them. But yeah, when it came out that it was at Aronimink, I was like, man, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm from Philly suburbs. Like, my family lives down that way. Go in, I can stay with them. I got permission from the wife. You know, we're gonna have a newborn. Well, I guess she'll be like, it's in May. She'll be like 2-ish months old or so. Still fresh enough. But my dad and I can go watch a golf tournament, and my wife stays with my mom and the kids. Easy win. Easy win. Thursdays can do a journey to Condor for either solos or duos. Start the stream with 5 or however many ranked games. Probably be more fun, not sure what type of... Well, the only requirement I have for duos is people to play with me. Because the last thing I want to do is solo queue duos. It takes incredibly long, and there are a lot of people that are not so great at the game, and I would also just rather play with people I know. I think it's more fun in general, let alone from a content perspective, to know the people that you're playing with. Now, there is an alternative timeline. There's an alternative timeline where other content creators want to collab with me, but that's, like I said, it's an alternate timeline. One day I'll bring something to the table. Just start by making like an appetizer. Psyched to back up? I am. Very psyched. I wanted to go on one of the weekdays too, so I could see more of the players. I would rather watch the weekend of a golf tournament from home and like see all the shots and the action that's going on. I think a Thursday or a Friday is where you want to be. Because otherwise, like, if you're there on Sunday, it's like the hit or miss of if you're gonna be at the right hole or follow the right group where you're gonna get the most action and everything. That's the hard part, in my opinion. Pushed it. We'll still be not up on the green. We lost enough distance. Wow. Okay. Guess because it pushed it into the wind. It's not an envious spot to have to hit a shot from. Nope. 31 yards and down the hill. All right. And we'll release down the hill towards the hole. That's how you draw it up, right? $216, 20. We'll shave a little bit off of this guy. We'll take the hole out from the bunker and we'll follow it up with a hole-in-one. Imagine the scenes. This guy would have quit out so fast. I'd be getting DMs about cheats. Any DMs about cheats? No. Well, that's certainly not where you want to go. So he's playing a pretty short bag. If he's playing hybrid. He's playing hybrid here. Playing Souls at a low rank and being as good as I am, people will probably report me to 2K. I haven't had it yet, well, or I haven't had it actioned on yet. You know, my real problem is, Austin, I didn't put TTV or YouTube or anything in my name. Should have had it so that you play ranked as an advertisement. Although I wonder, because I know that it happens. I know that people will go to channels, but it's like, it's definitely a question of, are they gonna get, you know, are they gonna be friendly? Do they actually stick around then, like, long term, or is it just a vanity thing? Yeah, where they come check you out that one time, and then that's it. Because, like, you would think for the most part, you know, people will GGs, maybe ask some questions, something, try and see if a person's legit or openly cheating, whatever. But sometimes people then just want to come in and be complete a-holes. Never know what you're gonna get. I like to assume that most people are gonna be fine, but this is the internet. This is the internet. People like to get angry about a lot of nothing. Well, yeah, that's obviously what the ban button is for, but I don't know, you would want it to be, right, you would want it to be the ideal case where you stream, your name's in it, they come check out your stream, and then they become somebody who comes back around in the future, but I feel like a lot of times that's probably not the case. Could be wrong. But I would say that I'm probably not, because, hey, we're par 1. Woo! Woo! Alright, sick. Almost birdie. Almost birdie, but just, we're not good enough, man. We're not good enough. Love golf. I love golf too. I'm happy the golf season, obviously there are golf tournaments and stuff that still happen. The golf season is upon us again. Don't see too many hostile people in other people's chats when their opponent comes in there. No, I don't think so. But I don't think that those people then also stick around, right? Because if the formula was to play ranked with that in your username and like grow a following, you would have more people that would be doing that and getting big off of it. So it, in my opinion, is not a recipe for large scale Twitch growth. Anything like that. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. we're going to wrap it up here for the week. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. If you're on YouTube, you can drop a like on the stream. It means a lot to me. Have a great weekend. And we'll be back on Monday. I will figure out over the weekend what we're going to play. We'll be back with something different on Monday and Tuesday. Golf will return Wednesday, Thursday. But that doesn't mean you can't hang out Monday, Tuesday, you know? Doesn't have to be just the golf stream, but I understand. So yeah, have a great weekend. See you later.